Hello, let's do Wordle number 1121 for Sunday, July 14th. And I asked for two starting words related to The Office. And Drazi suggested paper and sales, because that's what they do. They sell paper. Just that E there. We got it twice. Good to confirm, right? I'm thinking, I was going to say I'm thinking it's an ER word, but we tested that with paper. So what goes after that E? ED is really rare unless it's EED. So I'm tempted to see if there's a word for that. Or EE something. I could guess cheek just to test that double E, see if I'm right about that. I'm wrong about that. So what does go after that E? You know, we could be like something like an ET or something, or an EN, something weird like that. Not weird, but like just a word that happens to do that rather than being like a suffix tacked on the end of a different word. I obviously ed is a suffix that could go on the end, but generally those are not answers. Generally. What should I guess here? Could it be a Y at the end? I always have trouble thinking of EY words. It feels like there's not enough room before the EY in a 5-letter word. We already had matey, and it can't be matey anyway. Something like gamey, like the meat is gamey. I don't know if I like that too much. We're already on guess 3 here. Sorry, guess 4 here. We've got timey-wimey stuff. It's tempting to try to get vowels out of the way here, but vowels will come with the guesses. Let's try gamey. No, there's no A. Why am I doing gamey? There's no A. That would be horrible. How about, I was going to say movie, but because I was thinking about that EY ending, and in my head, I was like, oh, movie. And then, no, of course, that doesn't work. Money. Money works really well. I think that's decent. Let's try that. Not EY. There's an O, and it's not second, which is weird. Are we one of those words that end in EO? Like, it's not rodeo, it's not radio. Okay, maybe we start with O, because I don't see how we're OE. Unless we're like a weird O, like ED word. We're running out of guesses here very quickly. Can't be often would have been a really good guess too. But it can't be often anymore. Do you say often or often or like often? Like, do you try to put like a little glottal stop in there? How do you say often? I try to pay a little homage to the fact that there's a T there. I don't know. It feels weird to just say often and just completely ignore the fact that there's a T. I think that's what you're supposed to do, but I don't know. Supposed to doesn't mean anything when it comes to speaking your own native language. I really want to start with O here. Maybe like OU, like outer, outed. Outed is not going to be an answer. That's too much of an ED word. Watch this be like one of the few ED words that's actually still on the answer list. Outed gets so many good letters. The problem is I may need to just do a filler. I don't like doing fillers that are exploratory on guess 5. If I'm going to do a filler on guess 5, it should be because I know there's at least 3 or more answers remaining that can't be distinguished by just guessing one of them. That's the only time I really like doing a filler on guess 5. But here it just feels like there's a lot of openness. We have proven there's not 2 E's, so I don't have to worry about a second E. Because I was thinking about something like edged or something. I don't know. Maybe I should have just, for my sanity, guessed a D, just to make sure it wasn't a ED word. I could include a D in this next guess and not do an ED word, just include a D somewhere. Maybe. The problem is where this O goes. Like rodeo would have included a D, right? Is there another EO word? We had an EO word really recently, didn't we? I don't remember what it was. No, I don't know what this would be. Oof. I like OU. Maybe I should just guess outed. What else is there? I was thinking about OFFE, like oft, offer. There's no R, right? So, oh, it can't be double E, so it can't be toffee. I don't even know if that's how toffee is spelled. What about EW? I haven't thought about EW. We need an O somewhere, so it would be O something something EW. I'm not seeing that. Doesn't look very good. Okay, the fact that I can't really think of any words makes me think I'm fairly safe guessing outed. It's probably not going to be the answer. but then I can at least like know where the O goes. I've introduced a U and a T and a D, which might be pretty common for this form of word. All right, I'm going to give that a try. I really hope I don't lose today. So I could have thought of a word that had a D in it and ended in EO. Video. How did it take me? How did I not think of video? I think it is. Okay, let's just do video. Is it video? Yes, okay. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of video. I tried. I really tried to think of an EO word, and I also tried to think of a way to include a D that didn't end in D. And you were all shouting, how about video? Video does that. Video is a really good way to check for that. All right, cool. Well, let's see what WordleBot had to say about what was left. I think after money, I think it was only video on the answer list, but let's see if I'm right about that. So we had paper sales. The answer was video, so we just got that E. And then in hard mode, it would do motten or toned or coned. We had 47 probable answers here. I think, did I go money right away? No, I went cheek. I don't think it likes cheek very much, but that's what I did. And we still just got the E. So then from here, ooh, it liked women. Ooh, that's a good one, actually. I like that. I did money, and yeah, I guess it doesn't really like that. There's 3 words that end in Y: bogey, bony, and money. Interesting that domed is considered a probable answer. That's an ED. And unwed. Unwed's not really an ED though, right? It happens to end in ED, but it's not like unw is a word. So that's weird. Dome though. Domed I would not have. If domed is ever the answer, I'm going to struggle because I don't think that ED words are answers. Mostly they aren't. If you look, mostly they aren't. Look at all these EDs. So there was a lot after cheek, but I did money. And money got us this yellow O. And I think that really restricted us. It really did. So at this point with money, the only probable answer is video. Unprobably, bootio, obed, object, oft, and outed. So I did think of the 2 unlikelies that are words that I actually know, oft and outed. I thought of those 2, and I was like, it's not going to be an ED word because those aren't on the answer list. WordleBot agrees with me. So video would be the way to go. And of course, I went with outed. And let's see if that made it only video. I'm kind of curious. Probably did. Yeah, it made it only video. So decent solve today. I could have gone straight to video. I just couldn't think of it. And outed helped a whole lot. So I don't mind it too much. And I didn't lose. And that's the important thing. Did not lose my streak today. All right, let's look at its solve from paper sales, and let's look at its solve from scratch. Just real quick. So it goes moten. And we're going to get something similar here where we get this O. It just goes, oh, wow, that's so good. Just goes straight for video. Okay. So it gets video in 4 using paper sales, which is a terrible start. So from its good start of salé, we get the E in place. Then it goes pined. We get the yellow D. That's going to help a whole lot. And the green I. But now it's thinking ER words. Because for some reason, there's no ES or ED words, but there's a million ER words. So it's going to go with cider, rider, or wider. I'll just pick the top one, cider. And we do get this, and then it gets video in 4. So actually, starting with the best possible start and in hard mode doesn't actually help it get it in fewer guesses, which is interesting than doing paper sales. All right, cool. Well, let's spin the wheel of themes and see what tomorrow's theme will be. Ooh, The Legend of Zelda, suggested by Ham Films or Hum Films. Ham Films? So just leave me a comment with 2 starting words related to The Legend of Zelda in some way. And of course, if you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.